The latest news in America is that states and companies are trying to get back to work following the coronavirus shutdown. Plans, guidelines, and timetables are all being developed and weighed as people with cabin fever are ready to leave their surroundings and venture back to the workplace. As we wait for plans to be released, what can quarantine workers do to ensure that they are ready when the time comes? For starters, people should be checking their vehicles to make sure that they are ready. Cars are not designed to sit unused for extended periods of time. Battery charges, fluids, and tires should all be checked, even when a car has been sitting idle or minimally used. 10, 20, even 30 years ago, it was much easier to check the vital fluids and charges of older cars. In older vehicles, consumers could physically check an accessible and visible spot under the hood for all of the basics for maintaining a smooth and running vehicle. Oil levels, battery charges, brake and radiator fluids, and even fuel lines. Modern day vehicles are much more complex, with onboard computers and shrouds that cover the engine. Additionally, battery placement and fluid storage tanks have been redesigned, which makes checking the vitals of the engine much more difficult for the untrained technician. Ready to start your checkup? First, go into the glove box and pull out the owner's manual. If the owner's manual is missing, search for the manual online by your vehicle's year and model number. Most manufacturers provide one. Some owner's manuals will have a section dedicated to maintenance schedule, providing instructions on things that should be routinely examined. If your manual doesn't provide one, don't worry, CED engineers can help. Here is the list that our vehicular experts recommend. First, make sure the engine's off. Always safety first. From the engine compartment, check the following: engine oil, coolant levels, brake fluid level, and air filter. Check the battery. Cars that have sat idle for an extended period of time could potentially have a dead battery. Dead batteries can be charged by purchasing what is known as a trickle charger or battery charger from an auto parts store. Tire pressure. It is very important to have the right tire pressure. Newer cars have a monitor where it displays the tire pressure. But for older cars, you will need to check each tire for the pressure recommended by the manufacturer. The last item to check is the operating conditions. Make sure that you start and warm up the vehicle at least once every 2 weeks, driving it several miles. This allows for the engine and the whole car to stay lubricated and healthy, just like going to the gym for a short workout. Soon, hopefully all of us will be heading back to our normal lives and driving our vehicles out on the open road and to work. Having a safe and dependable car is very important. So from all of us at CED, stay safe. For more information on CED, visit us on the web at www.cedtechnologies.com.